It's the day millions of fans have been waiting for. Taylor Swift is in the country. The superstar is currently preparing for the biggest show of her career. And of course, it is at the MCG. It's like grand final day.
I know. Bigger than grand final day. Nine's Tony Jones and music presenter Bridget Huswaite join us now from
Tony
Melbourne.
Jones?
TJ!
What's Tony doing there?
We've recruited the biggest Swiftie on earth, TJ, just for this interview, mate. Are you pumped? You must be.
I've pulled a few Swifties in my time, but I got completely hoodwinked when I was asked to come to the MCG. I assumed it was to preview the upcoming AFL season, and then Bridget rolls up and starts, "Ooh,
G'day, Teej. Don't you reckon this is like a real life Barbieheimer situation right now? Yeah.
You know, TJ,
I
you
know.
know, I've been out with TJ a few times. He does let loose on the D4 late. But Swiftie, but it's going to be huge for Melbourne. It's like multiple grand finals in succession, TJ. Massive.
Well, look, I've got to be honest, and I've been talking to Bridget. I don't get it. I genuinely don't get it. I don't know. Look, I know one of her songs shook me up, which is.
My God, TJ!
Shake it off. Shake it
That's
off.
terrible.
Shook me all
This
night
is
long.
so embarrassing for me.
It really is. I
It's
mean,
embarrassing for you.
Bridget, we need you to explain the significance of this all to
dear.
TJ, because this is like the Beatles.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, I'll break it down. It literally is like a modern day Beatlemania, Teej. So when you think about it, like highest grossing concert tour of all time, she's already raked in like over $1 billion in revenue. 200 million already for merchandise. People have already lined up behind us. I already snuck in and got my third jumper.
Hey.
Well done,
Set
Bridget.
me, yeah, thank you, Teej. He's actually brought some vintage.
No,
antique
because
stuff
what
too.
I wanted to compare eras, right? Now,
Oh.
in my youth, right, music was all about art. In fact, even the album covers were all about art. This was the soundtrack of my youth, right? Now, when you look at
Ripper
classics
76.
like Ripper 76,
Oh my goodness.
Oh, I know how's that, Sherbet.
Right,
I
yeah.
know it.
I mean, that is music, folks. I mean, I never listened to the album. I just used to look at the
Jeez.
album cover.
Yeah.
That is music. Ripper 76. Don't give
wouldn't
me
be allowed
Taylor
to.
Swift.
You know
But
what?
it's also, no, it's complete art what Taylor's done, you know, with reimagining the Taylor's versions, doing new artwork,
Oh.
the stage production. We've got like tradies and construction workers lined up around the MCG about to go in and just unleash an incredible stage production.
And
This is art. It's modern day art.
I understand that, and I also respect the fact that she is the first woman to actually win the Super Bowl single-handedly.
Yeah.
So I reckon
She
that's
did
pretty
that.
good effort too.
You know what, TJ?
Yeah.
I mean,
I reckon-
So, TJ, you're in your early 70s now. I mean, it's a great thing to keep you up. I mean, my daughter, who's 3.5, she absolutely adores Tay-Tay, and listening to the music it just keeps you vibing as you head into your final years on this earth, TJ.
Give it a go.
Mate, I'm into my music. I'm still very much into Willie Nelson and Johnny Cash.
Oh, yeah.
Look, I do sometimes break out the John Law's truck songs. I mean, have you ever listened to a John Law's truck song?
Oh my
mate,
goodness.
you don't know about
TJ.
music.
Golden tonsils.
Hey.
Do you know what? I reckon, guys, it's because Tony, he's just grumpy about it all because no one has actually offered him a friendship bracelet.
Oh,
So,
TJ.
Have you got one you can
like,
spare him?
consider this like an
That's
olive
so nice.
branch,
Yes.
reaching out.
Oh,
Eras tour,
Beautiful.
2024.
Oh, that's really nice.
you guys are legends.
Yeah.
Thanks for that.
You're
That's-
welcome.
That's going straight in the bin when I get home. But no, thank you.
TJ.
Are you
Have
kidding
some
me,
respect. TJ, he's like a daggy dagging his teenage daughter. What is going on?
They
Yeah.
say respect your elders,
Yeah.
but how is this?
No, you don't.
Like,
Anyway, look, I do get it. I do get the fact that she's huge, right? I get all that.
All
Time Person of the Year. What I don't understand is like we've got like the tram zone, the free tram zone is being extended
Yes.
to actually allow people to get here. Why does Taylor
I
Swift
understand.
get that? We
I
pack
understand.
this
TJ, for
stadium
you,
out. We
it-
pack this stadium out every
Because
week.
it's 3 consecutive nights of
We got to go, guys. We're going to let you keep on
86,000
arguing. You guys
plus.
keep
You
on
don't get-
arguing.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
we're going to leave
It'll
it
never
there.
be
We
as
got
big as the
this.
college.
We love you. Thank you guys so much.
overrated.
Oh, he's playing with fire there.
Cancelled.
TJ, you're a
I love
brave
you,
man.
TJ. I mean, thousands don't, but I do.
Well, Swifties have been up all night gathering at Melbourne Airport just to catch a glimpse of superstar Taylor Swift as she touches down under.
She's just like unlike any other. Like Taylor Swift is the music industry.
You really connect with her lyrics.
and she's just an amazing person.
Resident Swiftie Isabella Stashkovsky is on the lookout for the superstar. Isa, how is Melbourne dealing with this excitement? It's palpable.
Well, Sarah, so far so good, but there certainly is a little more sparkle in the air this morning. And those Swifties who are up all night, well, they will be needing a few extra coffees today. Of course, a lot of excitement for them, trying to catch a glimpse of Taylor. She came in just before 1 a.m. last night on a very cool private jet. It took her less than 11 hours to get here ahead of these record-breaking concerts kicking off at the MCG tomorrow. There is so much excitement building among the Taylor Swift community right around Australia for those who are going to be lucky enough to see her in person. Pretty incredible stuff. We have certainly been on the hunt here this morning, looking around the CBD and asking people if maybe they've caught a glimpse of her or how they're feeling. Any sign of her yet? Have you spotted her?
Maybe across South Bank, yeah.
Did you say hi?
No.
I think that it'll bring a lot of people, and I'd expect probably to beat Ed Sheeran maybe and have the biggest crowd at the MCG.
Still trying to get tickets.
Are you trying to get tickets?
No, my wife is.
Welcome to Melbourne, Tay. All the best, and I hope it goes well.
Look, I think that first guy might have been telling a couple porkies, but she does have a few days now to kind of rest and relax and enjoy our city. So Sarah, I do have a question for you. For a global superstar like Taylor Swift, what is the must-do to do in Melbourne? I wonder what she's actually going to be doing for a little bit of entertainment, perhaps, before the MCG concert. There definitely has to be a bit of a Melbourne checklist.
Oh, there has to be. She's got to get a couple of Sandos, right? I mean, they're the big one. She's got to go to Nikos. Sandos?
Let's go straight to the tables.
Yes.
And, and put it on red.
No.
Oh. Thanks, Alex.
She doesn't need to do that. 27 million per concert.
Thanks, Isa.
Run around the 10, eh?
Oh, yeah, that'd be safe.
Something wholesome. You know, Taylor Swift is pretty wholesome.
All right, well, also making headlines, Taylor Swift has officially touched down in Melbourne. Jackie, does it feel different down there this morning?
Oh,
Bit of
yes,
extra
you know what?
sparkle.
I've got a 12-year-old asleep in the house at the moment. I've got my merch. I got it yesterday. We're actually going as a family. Is this the Beatles of the younger generation, do you think?
Yes, for
7,000
sure.
people were tracking her flight as it came to Melbourne. There were some diehard fans at the airport. But $1 billion alone, she's her own economy. She's injecting $1 billion into the Victorian economy alone over this weekend. It's just crazy, isn't it?
It is crazy. Jacinta, is there an inner Swiftie within you?
Oh, look, I admire her. I admire her because she is an incredible artist in her own right, you know, a songwriter, and she's managed to create such a business out of her as an individual. She's a household name everywhere.
Amazing,
mind
isn't
you,
it?
I've got sons, so they're not that interested in Taylor Swift, but I take my hat off to her. She's done an incredible job, and I'm glad Australians are excited.
Yeah, we got to get excited about something, don't we? Jackie, Jacinta, thank you so much for joining us this morning. Appreciate it.